Hello and welcome back to the Eradicators. It's your host, the Eradicator, and in this video we'll be talking about Euro Truck Simulator 2, good old ETS2, right? A pretty old game. Back in 2012 it was released, and there have been numerous expansions as well as numerous mods, and one of them is what we'll be talking about in this video because it is possible to drive a car in Euro Truck Simulator 2. What a crazy idea, right? Just like driving a car in Flight Simulator is also crazy. Why would you drive a car in Euro Truck Simulator 2? Well, it turns out that I actually found 3 reasons to do so, and also, well, the pretty obvious is that it drives pretty well, and it's pretty awesome to be driving a car in all of those roads all across Europe. But here we go, guys. Here are 3 reasons why you should try to give a try trying driving a car in Euro Truck Simulator 2. Now, the first reason why you should be trying driving a car in Euro Truck Simulator 2 is because cars drive fast, they are very pleasant, and it's a great way to explore the map or scout the map, which is why in this mode, well, the Skoda Superb is called a scout car. There is a reason for that, right? And so, the reason why you should be scouting for locations or cities in this case in Euro Truck Simulator 2 is because when you take jobs, there are various types of different jobs that you can take. You can take a trailer job if you own a trailer, or just a truck job in which you'll be using a company's trailer, or you can just be driving a full truck for somebody else. But that option is not available unless you've already visited the cities around the map. For example, let's say there are some jobs in, for example, Prague in Czechia, right? But I have never been to Prague. Well, all of those jobs are not going to be available to me, and so in order to be able to get access to them, I have to go there first. There's an option. There's basically a little UI interface that tells you that you discovered a city, and once that city is discovered, then those jobs get available. Having a car in Euro Truck Simulator 2 allows you to travel much quicker from one place to another, and then you can get access to all of those different jobs. And given how big the map is and is going to be, because we are going to have a new expansion which is going to add Russia, well, at least the western part of Russia, right? Well, then having a car in Euro Truck Simulator 2 is going to be all the more useful, especially if you want to be taking those jobs. Now, the next reason why you could be driving a car in Euro Truck Simulator 2 is to unlock some achievements, which is what you guys are seeing here in this footage. So in this footage, what I did is I drove around Corsica, which is one of the free updates that came eventually further down the line if you own Vive la France, which is the expansion that brought a large chunk of France to the map, but it did not brought the island of Corsica, which is also called the Island of Beauty, l'Île de Beauté in French, which is absolutely magnificent island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. And so it took a little bit more time for the developers here to bring this into the game, but oh boy, did they. It is absolutely fantastic. The atmosphere, the ambience, even the lighting, the textures of the road, everything matches to the reality, and it was a blast driving the scout car here on the roads of Corsica. And there was also an achievement that probably would have taken me much longer with a truck, and the achievement was to visit every single city available in the game here in Corsica, and I did that in about 45 minutes while enjoying the sceneries too, which is going to also let us talk about the last reason why you should be driving a car. And that reason is just the impression that you are traveling around Europe, especially in those times of global pandemic, right? I know it is a it is a pleonasm here, global pandemic, because the pandemic is already global, right? Anyway, it's not a literature class here or a language class, but anyway, let's go back to our video here where we talk about just the act of traveling in those difficult times. And this is like the only game right now where you can drive a car. You can go from Portugal all the way to Finland or Sweden, and then go back to the south of Italy and see lots of various different landscapes, different languages around you, different atmospheres, different sceneries. You can just relax, drive with your car from one place to another, stop a little bit, take some beautiful screenshots, which is something that I've been enjoying doing quite a lot actually as I was driving in Corsica, and just go along with the flow from hotel to hotel. Yeah, you can just role play a little bit as well. There are lots of hotels around the different cities and even areas of the game. You can pretend that you go from one place in the morning to one other place in the evening, take a break at the hotel and do it all over again, and take pictures from one place to the other. I have spent not thousands, but I have spent hundreds of hours doing just that here in Euro Truck Simulator 2 all across the map, and it has been a pure pleasure. So that's what you can do, guys, with a car in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I think that it also brings the game a new sort of life while we are waiting for other games like, for example, Test Drive Unlimited Solo Crown. It's a game that's been there for a long time. They've updated it quite a bit. The engine has been updated graphic-wise. It's looking a little bit prettier than what it was at release. The only thing that I would say is that sometimes you can tell the game was not designed to be driving cars. For example, when you get above 90 kilometers per hour, then you are breaking the speed limit, while you should be in theory able to be driving at 130 kilometers per hour on highways in France, for example. So that you can tell. Or when you have to refuel, you have to go to the truck area instead of the cars area. These are just tiny little details here that could perhaps be improved if car driving was supported by the test, but of course it is not, because it's a truck driving simulation. Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to please hit the like and subscribe button if you like this kind of gaming content. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.